magician.
Hey YouTube, Dark Magician 84 here for the tournament report. Well, that was a load of shit. This was the worst tournament I've played in since the one where I entered my cats. Although, to be fair, I suppose this was better than that one, because at least I did win one duel with Magician of Chaos, because Solemn Strike was huge, but it was just still a load of shit. Starting with two bad matchups. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hate heroes, obviously, but yeah, Dark Lord just made me auto-lose. And yeah, unlike pure Dark Magician, I can't really play without a graveyard. I mean, you saw my hand, which had an illusion of chaos. I could have added something, but I was worried that Dark Lord would banish Dark Magician. I didn't have a follow-up anyway. I couldn't run over any of John's monsters, regardless of what I would have done. And the next game went a bit better, but I just bricked. Yeah, that was something else that really annoyed me. I just lost all the matches ultimately because I bricked. And I didn't see anything I sided in any of my games. Fuck's sake. Like, my side deck failed me. Again, what's the point in having one if I don't draw anything I sided in? And then I got pitted against one of the only two decks that I really didn't want to play against. Gravekeepers. The other one was, of course, Sky Strikers. Everyone else was playing decks that I would have been fine to play against. I mean, there was Drytron, Earth Machine, Ignisters, Gene Raiders. Actually, maybe not so much Drytron, because Vanity's Ruler is a thing. But yeah, even then, that would have been better than facing Gravekeepers. Fuck's sake, yeah, just Necro Valley Hidden Temple just didn't let me play, and I got lucky in game 2 and managed to stop Commandant, and that just gave me a huge advantage and won that, but yeah, I just couldn't draw anything to break his board. I mean, I was trying to get to Circle and try and get Magician of Chaos out, but just didn't have all the right cards, and my stuff kept being negated, which was really annoying. So yeah, that was at the end of that, and then I just bricked against Ignisters. Yeah, that was all of the bullshit. I thought I'd be fine against Ignisters, as well, besides the arrival, they're not difficult to deal with, but I just couldn't deal with it. Well, maybe I could have done it if I'd seen the right cards, but yeah, I just drew really bad. Yeah, at least I got a different ritual monster out, Chaos Max. That was one blessing. I wish I did things a bit differently in game 2. I didn't know that Fire Phoenix destroyed a monster if it got destroyed by a card effect. Then again, I suppose it's my fault for not reading the card, or rather misreading it, because there was that moment where it did pop Magician of Chaos, and I thought it said it popped one of their own monsters, but yeah, I just misread it. So yeah, so that was on me. But maybe things could have been. Actually, it probably wouldn't have made a difference, because if I did the Regeki play and then summoned Magician of Chaos, oh no, I'd have been in a worse position. I was going to say I could have still got Chaos Max out, but even if I did do it that way round, Tempest Terahertz would have still come out, then negated Magician of Chaos's effect in the battle phase. That was so annoying that he was able to deal with Chaos Max. Like, I thought I was going to make a comeback. Like, I was depending on it to take game 2. But James got too smart. Yeah, I'm really gutted. I wanted to win more than one game, and it just didn't happen. I just had so much bad luck. Didn't get a lot of good hands. Bricked right at the end of all the match-winning games. Had 2 bad matchups. Yeah, nothing was kind to me today. I suppose I will try again with that build at a later date, because it can, it can win games, and I did win a match like the previous time I used it, but I've just been unlucky. I'm sure I could have done better if I'd used my pure Dark Magician deck, but I wanted to play the Magician of Chaos deck again. Oh well. I have made the request to get Dark Law and Gravekeepers banned from the minor league. Yeah, Dark Law is just ridiculous. Graveyard decks just auto lose to it, and as for Gravekeepers, well, how are Gravekeepers chilled? They're not. Necro Valley, Hidden Temple, and Imperial Tomb just don't let anyone play the game. And Royal Tribute is just insult to injury. Meanwhile, the others were calling for Drytron to get hit. And then there's been some debate about which of these should get hit and what shouldn't. It's kind of annoying. But one of the guys even said, "Oh, don't ban whole decks, just ban certain ones so that they can still play." I mean, yeah, well, the guy does have a fair point. The problem is there are decks out there that are just so toxic and overpowered that hitting just 1, 2, or 3 cards won't do anything. Like, I mean, for instance, even if Royal Tribute and Hidden Temples were banned, it won't make a difference, because Gravekeepers still have Necro Valley and Imperial Tomb to just not let anyone play the game. Again, graveyard decks just auto lose to it. Yeah, and this topic did come up twice before. In fact, this arsehole left a comment on one of my other videos saying, "Oh, you can't ban decks just because you don't like them." But it's like, well, it's the minor league. We can and we will. Unlike normal tournaments and past format tournaments, that is an option. Plus, when I request a deck to get, or a card to get banned, I have a perfectly valid reason behind it. Hence, just like why I have perfectly valid reasons for hating all the cards and decks in the game that I hate. I don't hate on them for the fun of it. It's not like I enjoy it. Believe me, I don't want to hate anything about this game, but it can't be helped. And it's also annoying how whenever I hate on a card or a deck, people think I'm targeting the players who play them, which is not true or fair. I am not a mean person. I'm not this mean, toxic monster who just tries to exclude people and target people who play decks that I hate. It's literally just the card or the deck that I hate that's doing something that doesn't let anyone play. It's never anything personal. Like I said, I'm sick and tired of people taking things I say the wrong way. Not specifically, well, not the minor league guys, obviously, but just people outside of that. I don't know. Maybe coming back to the minor league was a mistake. I don't know. I will come back and play in it next week and play Pure Dark Magician, as in, and play it properly and not play the 54 card version. Because, like I said, there are genuinely cool people there who I like hanging out with, just in general. But if people keep bringing in unchilled decks and then they just cause arguments and debates among us, then I'm just going to end up quitting again and just not bother joining in at all anymore, and never come back to it again. I hope something can be solved, because I just have this bad feeling that this topic and debate is just going to get out of hand. But hopefully it won't. Anyway, I'm going to get these uploaded now as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.